What is going on, my friends? Zeus here from the Zeus Experience, and this is a place where I use my literal thousands of hours of knowledge in FPS games like CSGO and Valorant to help you get better faster. In this video, I'm going to be doing a VOD review for one of my friends who's actually gold and playing Sova, so I'm going to be breaking down what he's doing good and what he could be doing better. So in this video, I don't know much about Sova specifically, so I'm going to be doing more like general technique. Now, I've kind of watched this before. There's going to be a lot of stuff, so I'm not going to do a ton of editing. It's not necessarily a lot of stuff because like he's doing too much wrong per se, but there's just like a lot of like hidden knowledge I feel like could be shared. So I'm not going to do too much editing. I'm just going to pause when I need to talk aside from right now. But yeah, enjoy.
Enjoy. My screen's frozen.
So right off the bat, like, take a look at the team eco right here. The whole team hasn't really, they forced, and you lost pistol round. So normally here I would save so you could buy fully on the third round, but I'm not going to talk about that too much because this right here is low elo, and people in low elo never really save. It's kind of unfortunate because that's what's going to keep them there. It's a cause for a lot of people losing, but if you can communicate and get the whole team to save so you could buy all together on the third round, that's much more recommended, and it's a much better play in general. Now sometimes it's okay to force in very particular situations, but generally I would save and full buy on the third round with your team. Also, a little side note here, I'm actually GT Alex right here. This is my Smurf. I kind of let him use it and he changed the name, I think. I don't know why. I thought I changed it back, but I guess it doesn't show. Anyways, that's off topic. Let's get back into this.
Fuck. One more up there. Peek with the rope.
Damn.
Alright. To your left, Felipe.
Alright, Alex. Stages and ropes.
Last player standing.
Damn, my fucking lag, bro.
Something else I want to mention, I just noticed this here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it right here. The highlight of the character is purple, which is a good color, but just a recommendation I have is to go with the yellow. I think it's the second option. There's two yellow ones. The yellow is a lot easier to see. It's just the one I prefer, and it's way easier to see than any other color. Red is red is distinguishable, but you know, like you can mistake it for a lot of things. Like literally, like that thing we're looking at right here is red. So like it's not super red, but like you know what I mean. Like yellow, there's no way you're gonna mistake it for anybody else except an enemy. But that's not too much of a problem. Whatever you prefer works.
Fucking lag, bro.
Let's just skip here to when you buy.
Yeah, Alex is gonna show us some videos.
Also, that's a cool arrow. It's good if you're playing like an agent where there's like stuff like that to learn, like one-way smokes, for example, or cool arrows, shock darts. Keep learning them if there's new stuff out. Just keep trying stuff out and keep learning new stuff, because that stuff right there, that's so useful. And bad Sovas versus good Sovas are basically like who has the best like utility usage, right? And if you know stuff like that, that's very useful. You can find out where they are and give your team intel right off the bat, which is like great. Okay.
Currently, it's 100% accuracy when you're on the ropes.
So you see me here being aggressive, and I fall back, and he sees that, so he peeks me to trade, which, you know, is very good, because I fell back. There could be more. Let's see if he gets the frag. He has a Marshall, so it's very risky. He gets hit to 40, and then he gets killed from heaven, and I get killed from heaven because nobody calls anything.
Cypher's on site or in garage. The one's heaven.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Go. Heal yourself.
Yo, watch out, you're standing in fire, bro.
Oh shit, thanks. Wait.
Yo, watch out, you're shooting their feet. He's playing.
Spike planted.
So he's not wrong here. He's talking about shooting the feet. As you can see, he's shooting him here basically in the groin. His crosshair placement is super off. This isn't you. So I shouldn't be like critiquing GT Alex's play, but this is just something to keep in mind. Always focus on your crosshair placement. Keep it up to head level and always expect an enemy to be like wherever your crosshair is. So you should be putting it in places that they should come at, right? Here he luckily wins though.
Alright.
Now rape him. Rape him.
Exactly. Say less. Wait, there's.
Alright, now
there
go
you go.
defuse.
No, don't defuse.
Wait, not there, William.
Yes.
Revealing area.
So there we go. That's another cool arrow. Just keep learning stuff like that. Like I said, those are very, very useful.
Oh, okay, Sage is here.
Alright,
Or I mean, Jet's here, my bad. Damn it, she walled off both sides.
Now, one thing I want to mention about those arrows, I have no idea how they work, so I might be like completely wrong and you're just shooting them up in the sky. I highly doubt that's what you're doing just because I know you as a person. I don't think like that would be your skill level, but if that's what you're doing, please don't do that. Yeah, like I said, I know you're probably learning stuff that like actually works, like cool Sova arrows and stuff on YouTube maybe. So if that's what you're doing, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely going there.
Just stomp a little louder.
Bullseye.
You saw her, Felipe?
Yeah, let's do it.
Revealing area.
Then do something.
Bum.
See, something I like about that first arrow was how you didn't peek the angle to expose your body when you shot the arrow. Now, something you could have done before that was when you were in that battle with the Phoenix and he tagged you the first time. It's very, very risky to re-peek that again, especially if there was more people and then they were all like peeking after that, you know. But it worked out, so that's good for you. Here, I don't know exactly what happens. I think you shock dart. Hopefully you don't re-peek after the shock dart and get clapped, but we'll see.
Welcome, Will.
You're a cunt.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, so like I said there, you're just re-peeking constantly the same angle, and at some point when there's more than one person, one of them is going to get you, you know? So peek once, do some damage, peek twice, you know, you did some damage. When you, like, just fall back at some point. Like, you don't want to be too aggressive, get too greedy for kills, and then just end up dying to that. So I think that's what happened there. I do that too, by the way. So let's just skip here.
Good shit, brother.
What an asshole, man.
Oh, what an ass.
What a cat.
Such a fucking cat.
Felipe, will you buy me?
Yo, can you make a jump, Felipe, so they hear you?
So here I think they were rushing garage, and I knew like there was like probably a majority of them there, so I pinged it and I called it like come rotate. By the way, like I said, I'm GT Alex, so I'm like, yo, can you make sound so they hear? Because I'm hiding in the corner, as you can see there. So if he makes noise, there's a high chance they're gonna peek this corner and be worried more about him than some guy possibly hiding in the back. There's somebody there for sure, possibly somebody in the back, and they don't really care as long as they don't like they want to not die. So they're gonna peek the place that they're sure somebody is, right? So as you can see, I see him running out, and I see both of them running in right in front of me.
One enemy remaining.
Revealing area.
Wall down.
Oh wait, you guys recorded that last round. Hey.
Yeah, so as you can see there, basically what happened was I baited my teammate's footsteps, not even my teammate, just his footsteps, so nobody checked the corner that I was actually at. I literally watched them all run out in front of me, and I didn't want to kill the first guy just because I knew there was more, so I waited for all of them to be in front of me, and then there was like one more who wasn't pushing, so I killed the guys that were like in clear sight of me in front of the tunnel. Then I killed the guy that was to my right that wasn't in clear sight of me, and then I went around searching for the last guy, which was apparently AFK and Mint Binks, who got the last kill. So that was an almost ace, but that was more of my round, I guess. He did everything right. He was just there wasn't really much to do this round. It ended really quickly, so.
Shoot the bad guys. How's that for a plan?
Sounds like a good plan, Brimstone.
Oh, you got him there.
No. Join C. Good. Revealing
There's
area.
those C.
Oh, you got.
I'm not even gonna say anything about that arrow.
Well, nobody's A at all, so I'm rotating.
Yeah, they're B, that's
Stay
why.
there, stay there. They're rotating.
Yeah.
So that was a really, really random ult. I guess it kind of worked because it gave you where one of them was. I think it was the raise, but you could have like used that to get the actual kill. If you use your drone and then you mark them with the drone and then you use your ulti, it like basically confirms a kill. It's like maybe 80% you'll get a kill, which is a more efficient way of using the ult. I'm not sure, maybe you had like another reasoning behind it. I'm not sure what your eco was, but I feel like you could have afforded another one. But then again, we were I think it was a save, so like there was no need necessarily to use the ult in the first place. I would have saved it for like a round you could have like a higher chance of winning. But then again, 5v4, there's a lot of factors, but that's just my thought process, right?
Yo, can you help me? Felipe?
Out of charges.
For you.
Thank you.
I think they're crossing the mid.
Revealing area.
They're going to sewers. They're cutting to A. At least one.
There's one still here.
Alright, well, somebody needs to go back to A before they plant the bomb there.
Spike planted.
There's two there. They're both together.
One en-
Yeah, so I don't know why they are, I'm not even gonna, that's just weird.
Revealing area.
I think really, in a post-plant situation, it'd probably be really good too.
Revealing area. Found them.
Are they A?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
literally.
See, I like that the recon arrow, that shock dart was very risky because you're very exposed. You're looking straight up in the sky. You can't see if they push you. If they pushed you that second you were looking up, you would have been dead and you wouldn't have even seen them. But here it seems to work out. After you throw it, then Phoenix's flash happens. Let's see what happens after that. That shock dart, by the way, maybe if you shot it like straight forward, it would have been less risky and you could have still done some damage. But then again, I don't play Sova. Here you go for the same one again.
Joke's over. You're
Great.
dead.
That's his ult, brother.
Damn it, man.
Revealing area.
damn. Say or Jetless 64.
There they are.
She was on me.
I hit Reyna for 88. I mean, Raze for 88.
I hit her for 12. So she's.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, here Sage kind of baited you, but you still got it, so that's good. If that happens, normally I wouldn't re-peek it. I would literally just be like, yo, like, you gotta, like, shoulder peek or something. So, like, they're looking at the different angle when you peek, right? It's just risky to re-peek, especially, like, I don't know what gun you had. I don't think it was a Marshall, though. And right now, you have 8K and you're using a Marshall, which I wouldn't even, I'm not gonna say, like I said, the buys are just weird, but buy a real gun, man. If you want to use a sniper, use an op or something.
Who else is having a great time? Just me.
You look like a great time.
I've got a...
Oh, got a.
Ew, she sounds Asian.
Thank God.
Alex, shut the fuck up, dog.
Careful.
If you're gonna voice commit, at least say something different.
Revealing area.
Yeah, so right now you're using an op and your crosshair placement is, it's not even, I think it's above head level here, but you don't, like, with an op specifically, you want to be looking straight at body level and not looking at the wall. You want to be looking at the actual place that they could come from, right? Right here, this is, if they push right now, you're still going to have to scope in, and then you're going to have to readjust your crosshair. Just a lot more work. If you're already scoped in, aiming there pre-aiming before like the round starts or something, then it's perfect. The arrow, I guess you could do that, but then you're gonna have to be like really careful with your repeat, because they could push right after that arrow. By the time you're pulling your gun out, they could be already up there, right?
Bro,
Oh my god.
heal please, heal.
I hit Phoenix for 35, so that's nothing.
Alright. They're coming to mid.
She's on like 2.
So here, I think he was actually shaking his head because I'm like pushing a smoke, but it's my own smoke and I play real aggressive and it works every time because these guys are absolute garbage. So I'm just gonna keep pushing my own thing, which is, it's funny, but I wouldn't recommend it if it's in your like actual rank. Maybe if you're like confident in your aim in that rank, then go for it, but not always gonna work.
So when are we gonna forfeit?
Not this game, brother. That's your VOD review.
Alright.
Revealing area.
Yeah, I think you're looking up to see where the arrow goes, but you could do that while still looking at like while keeping your crosshair right there. You don't have to be scoped in to like have your crosshair there, but it's better than looking away and having to do double the work. You know what I'm saying? Readjust and scope in. You could have to just scope in and not readjust is what I'm trying to say.
You're big. That's why I won't revive you, buddy.
Freddy, I was lagging.
Yeah, me too.
Damn. I hit Phoenix 98.
So right here you see somebody is already holding heaven right here, so there's no need to hold that. It would be better to either go up and watch actually mid if you want to hold this area, or find something that like not somebody else is watching, you know, because there's no point in you watching here because you're not going to be able to help him because he's going to die first before you even know that somebody's there, which you could find out also from a call out. So there's no need for that, right? Yeah, and that also is like just a waste of all. You used all your util within like 10 seconds, right? Not even. Just save it. Like you don't even know if they're there, and you're gonna shock dart and then search. So maybe use it the other way around first, and if you see them, then use a shock dart. Maybe two, see what this guy calls. Maybe your shock dart doesn't even hit, and this guy knows that. So like, there's no point in just using them back to back. Like get some intel first, you know.
Yes, sir.
Just be very careful.
One enemy remaining.
Alright, Jets heaven, B heaven.
Get him.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know why you're shaking your head, bro. Just keep your crosshair in one spot right now. He's watching here, so if you wanted to watch the other side, watch the other side. There's no point in shaking. It's just going to make it harder. You're going to have to readjust regardless, you know? Like, it's not ideal.
Most of them have their ults ready.
Sucks. Wait, there's only 4 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what.
Damn it.
Yeah, so you have the advantage here as the defender to get the first peek, but you waited back here until they peek, and then you started peeking, which is just not the like most efficient play, because by the time you peek, they could already be scoped in and get that first shot on you. Where at first you had the advantage of being scoped in first and getting the shot off on anybody who peeks you. Now the roles are basically reversed, and there's no need to have that.
Okay, I think they all went through sewers. Jeez, Alex.
What's up, brother?
Oh, great. Yeah, jet sewers.
Going to B?
One enemy remaining.
So she's probably around here.
Nah, she's like mid.
Either here or like here. I'm aware.
Alex, why are you following me?
Okay, well.
Yeah, right here is just like a weird area to watch. I guess you could see her if she go ropes, but she could also just jump down or like not come here at all. So maybe like if you're sitting on the box there actually watching the area, or like sitting on site and watching across, because you have an op, it's not really made for like short distances like this. It could work, but it's just risky, especially like at head level right here, unless, you know, she goes down and then suddenly you're not at head level and you have to readjust. By the time you readjust, she's off, or she sees you, shoots you, you miss, something like that, right? Okay, now it works. Okay. So this is very important right here. I don't know if you notice this. I don't know if they're going to capitalize on it, or if they're even like competent to do it. But if you could see here, when you're running, there's this circle around you, right? This is what the enemies can hear. When you're running over here, look at where the circle is, and look at how close the enemy is. Here, right here. Look at the circle, and you see them right here. And you're still running, and you're basically in them now. They could like 100% hear you. You're still running. I don't know how they don't like kill you for it, but you're like right in their thing.
Yikes.
One enemy remaining.
Oh man, where's this bitch?
Okay, well, he's mid.
Damn it. I want some kills.
They're literally all here.
Yeah, that was a fail arrow, so we don't even have to talk about it. I'm sure you knew what you were going for. Hopefully you worked on it after and figured it out. Something like this is you could practice on a private map, like a private match map, and nobody's going to really interrupt. Put infinite abilities and just keep practicing different ones, and that's going to help a ton.
Oh, we're going A. Oh, we know we
Sewers,
have bomb.
sewers.
Wow, I messed up my smoke.
Uh-huh. Alright, so
Did I not hit him at all?
I don't know, but I hit him. God damn it. What happens when I push?
Damn. She's lit 90. Jet.
One enemy remaining.
I heard a mid or garage.
She's defusing.
You're blasted. Nobody's.
Yeah, so that was a terrible call out from our teammate, but we still got it. He saved it with the last kill. I was walking out. I thought the guy would be coming from spawn or from A site or something, so it was going to take a while, but he ended up being on site and he got the kill to win us the round.
Revealing area. There they are.
So that was a solid arrow to give us sight, but then he was the only one to push, unfortunately. If we followed up, if everybody followed up here, we're sitting back, and it got him killed. But if we all followed up, we would have been able to get the kill a lot faster, and you can see here she's literally on site, so we would have all been able to trade before she could even get the frag. Just for a little bit of damage he would have taken, and we would have had the free kill. But instead everybody sat back and baited him, basically, and that results in him dying and us getting the kill later.
One enemy remaining.
Behind us?
Oh shit.
I
Nice.
survived much worse than you.
Alright, one more game, man. And that's game. Yeah, one more game, that's game.
One more round.
Match point.
One more game, and that's game. Alright, let's buy all out.
Can I get a heal? Okay.
Take flight.
Here, use this. This is a smoke. She's in the smoke. She's in the smoke.
So wait, I don't even talk some.
Now, this is more like later knowledge per se, but that would have been a good drone if you sent it from B to clear heaven. If you sent it from mid to clear heaven, they kind of like they heard the drone coming from there, so they're assuming somebody's coming from there, which kind of gives out your position. If you came from heaven and clear it, they know somebody's clearing heaven, but they think he's coming from here instead, from garage, right? That's just like more advanced. I don't think people in this rank even notice or like, yeah, just notice that stuff, but yeah.
I have to dip in 2 minutes.
She's heaven, by the way.
Last player standing.
Shit, she got me.
Chicken her.
Is drifting.
Bro, you are so loud.
Bro, my drone.
Yeah, I think you're trying to fly the drone over that. I don't think you can. I guess you learned that already.
Revealing area.
Will, you got bombed, dog.
Oh, stupid.
They're coming from heaven now.
Joke's over! You're dead!
One enemy remaining.
Alex.
Revealing area.
Shit, he's lit 111.
So that is that. Now, some end of game advice and stuff I'm gonna give right now. I'm just gonna keep the pause screen the way it is and give the little bits of advice I have. So regarding Sova in general, just keep working on the arrows and stuff. You seem to have like a general idea of how to do them, but like practice makes perfect, and you need to like practice that stuff to be able to land that every time. Sometimes it's landed outside the map, and unrated it doesn't really matter, but when it's like actually ranked games and like you're trying to win, each and every one of those is going to make a huge difference, right? Each, like a little piece of intel you tell your team is going to result in a win. Now, regarding aim, I've noticed that a lot of the time you're starting at like somewhat head level and you'll flick down to the body. I think it's like subconscious. You do it to like confirm the kill because it's a bigger target. But something you could do to work on this is obviously at the range. Now, I don't want to say just the range. There's some stuff you could do at the range specifically. So what I like to do, especially for that, is I'll hit practice mode and I will do eliminate 50. And for eliminate 50, I will run and then I will stop strafe to kill the first guy, flick, kill another guy, and then not eliminate 50. Sorry, you can't do that on eliminate 50. Just practice. And then you run and then you kill one. And then you stop, you flick, kill the other, and then you keep running. And then you start it again, you go to the other direction. You run, stop, kill one, kill the other, and then keep running. And that's just good to like, for obvious reasons. And you could also do eliminate 50 and then put strafe on, so you work a little bit of your tracking aim as well, because it's really hard to do tracking when you're doing like medium hard mode stuff like that. But tracking is also kind of important in this game. It's not like super important as much as like flicking and stuff, but it's still good to have. Like if you have good tracking, you'll be able to do better in like other aspects of aim. So that's one thing I would do for tracking, as well as just going for hard mode as much as possible and just trying to up your score every time. I would do like maybe 5 minutes of like this whole warm-up. So I'd do like 2 minutes maybe of practice mode and doing that running thing, and then 2 minutes of the practice or the eliminate 50 with the strafe on, and then I would do like maybe like 2 minutes of hard mode and easy mode and all that stuff, and just end off like with a solid ending. So when you are in game, you're already warmed up and you don't have to worry about like those first couple rounds where you're just getting used to being able to play the game and just being able to get used to aiming again for the new day because you're not warmed up, right? So that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want me to do your own VOD review, there's gonna be a link in the description of my Fiverr gig where I will do private coaching for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be a VOD review. It can be. I can do a private match with you. I can do anything to help you get better. So that being said, if you want that, that's the link in the description. Make sure you drop a like on this video for more free ones just like this. Subscribe as well if you enjoyed it. Love you guys. Peace out.